We have Franklin Park Zoo, established in 1912. Franklin Park Zoo. That's pretty amazing. This place has been open for over 100 years and still in business. We're here at the zoo. We have the Reeves Muntijak right here. Its scientific name is Muntius reversi, and they're obviously a small deer and no bigger than a medium-sized dog. They live in South Asia and are found in the wild, mostly in India, China, Indonesia, and the foothill Himalayas. And we see it right there in its natural, well, zoo habitat. And it looks to just be hanging out, munching on some food, not doing too much, just staying laid back and relaxed. That was our first animal here, and I'll connect with you guys once we find the second one. As we make our way through the zoo, you pass some of the concessions over here, and we can get a brief look at the zebra, but I'm not gonna talk too in depth about the zebra today. I'm gonna keep moving and head over to the giraffe exhibit. I will keep you posted and resume the video once we get there. Thank you. Oh, we found the giraffe exhibit. I'm gonna head down here so we can get a closer look at it. As we make our way down here, a wild hare just ran across the path. And here we are at the giraffe exhibit. We made our way over to the giraffes, and it appears that there's only two giraffes out right now. Tough to see from the distance, but this one appears to just be walking around, hanging out. I think it just had something to eat. And the one over there, that's definitely eating or drinking something. It's a little bit too far for me to see, but they're also enclosed with other animals, which means they're capable of living with other animals, and they're not the most ferocious animals. But we have the giraffe here, and the Masia giraffe, also known as with the scientific name Giraffa camelopardalis tipilskerici. Pretty tough to say the scientific name, I'm not gonna lie, but here's what we got here. We got size, its weight's 4,200 pounds, its height's 19 feet. They live for about 25 years in the wild, and in captivity 30. They eat mostly just plants, leaves, and fresh shoots of trees, which we can see right there. And that's what must be in its food bowl. Oh, here we go. It's pretty close to us right now. It looks like it's, yeah, just looking around, having a good time. And then they're found in Western Central Africa. So it looks like this area of the region over here and here. And I guess a fun fact in a way is giraffes have high blood pressure, and the highest of any warm-blooded animal. So we just got with the giraffes here, and I'm gonna make our way on to the next animal. Real quick, we're gonna get up to height with some of the giraffes real quick. I'm about to climb up this thing. Really get a sense what it's like to be up at the giraffe height. It's enclosed up here. It's actually pretty tough to see. Oh, all that for nothing. You can't even see the giraffe. I'm enclosed by the trees. But we do get to see some of these other animals. It looks like a donkey and a zebra. A few donkeys and a zebra. I'm gonna head down now and make our way over to the next exhibit. I'll keep you guys tuned in and resume the video in a moment. We approach the next exhibit here. Oh, this little guy's sitting on the fence. It looks like, I'm not sure what this, oh, it looks like they're kangaroos. This one's hopping around up there. That one's chilling right there. So we'll hop into the kangaroo. Just chilling, having a good time. We see some kangaroos up here. It looks like they're also just hanging around. They're hopping around. These look to be somewhat friendly kangaroos, unlike some of the more vicious ones we've seen. That's the emu. And we're looking at the, oh, I stand corrected, the ragged-necked wallaby. That's its common name, and the scientific name is the Macropus rufogriseus. And for some of the facts, females weigh 24 to 34 pounds, while males weigh 33 to 60. They primarily eat grass, fruits, ferns, and fungi. And their habitats, diverse habitats with grass, shrubs, including eucalyptus, forest, and farmland. And they live for about 10 to 15 years. And oh, that's sad. That the roads and healthy highways, the roads and railways divide them in the habitat. So they have to take more rest for food and water. They live in southeastern Asia and Tasmania. It looks like this area in red. Here we go here. And this is just a cute picture of some of them in the wild, I guess. And their conservation status, least concern, low risk, widespread and abundant in the wild. So this is what we have, the red-necked wallaby, and they're just hanging out. And they're just hanging out in their resort, just having a good time, eating some food. Oh, we have another one right here. It seems to have spotted me, and I've made eye contact with it. Oh, it stopped staring at me, but here's our friend right here. He seems to just be sniffing around, eating, just having a good time. And that'll do it for this resort. I will check in with you guys while I hit the next resort. I made my way over to the hyenas. They seem to just be hanging out, scampering around in their outside land. They seem to be pretty relaxed. They haven't done much, just pace back and forth a little bit in the few seconds that I've been here. One's over there, blending in a little bit, but you can see the tail end of it. And there's that bad boy right there. Oh, there's the other one, trotting over. They're both next to each other right now. They seem to want to get out, which is kind of sad, but it looks like they're pretty sick of being enclosed. But these beautiful animals. We have the spotted hyena with the common name, also known as the crocuta with the scientific name. They're about 3 to 5 feet in height. Their height is 3 to 5 feet from head to tail. They weigh about 100 to 150 pounds. They're a wide range of mammals, from small or large hoofed animals. Their habitats the savanna, semi-deserts, open woodland, and mountains. It seems that they live in Africa, in this area around here. And a fun fact, I guess, is hyenas are the top predator with one of the most powerful jaws of an animal for their size. And conservation status, least concern, low risk, widespread, and the wild. As I wrapped up with a hyena exhibit, I saw a sign that was leading me in the direction of the lions, tigers, and another big cat. I can't remember what the other one was, but right now I'm heading over there to try to get some information on those animals, and I'll keep you posted. Wow! As I make my way up towards the lion exhibit, I couldn't help but stop and take into appreciation the Bactrian camel. I mean, look at how close I am to these things right now. It looks like they're both friends, and it looks like they're trying to eat some of the leaves right here. I mean, wow. Look at the humps on those things. Yeah, that's definitely what they're trying to do. They're trying to, if you can see, their noses, if they're trying to stick it through to get to some of the plants. They must be pretty hungry right now. But like I said, the Bactrian camel, the Camulus bactrians, they weigh about, in the wild, they weigh about 1,100 pounds, and domestically they weigh 1,575 pounds. Their lifespan's 50 years in captivity and 40 years in the wild. They live in China and Mongolia. The foods they eat, mainly shrubs and grasses, and their habitat is high altitude rocky deserts. And water in their humps? I don't think so. They store fat in those big bad boys. And here they are again. And I'm about to make my way over to the lion exhibit. Thank you. Wow, I can see the lion from here. That's amazing. I'm gonna trot over so I can really see this thing in full effect. as I make my way over to the lion exhibit, I'm here right now. We have the African lion known as the Pathia Leo. Its size is it's about its height is 40 inches and its weight is 400 to 550 pounds. They're hoofed animals, obviously, and their habitats in the grasslands. They live on average for 17 years, and their population is at a vulnerable level, not common, not near threatened, not necessarily endangered, but just vulnerable. Then they're the social cat. Lions are the only cat species that live together. These groups can consist of 43 to 40 members. And here we have the lion right here, just as like a king in a way, sitting on its rock, just looking at me, making eye contact, as if it wants to pounce on me through the glass. And here we have the other lion, two lions just hanging out. It looks like there's a little bit of drop off in their resort, so it's obviously so they can't get over the fence, but they're just hanging out. Look like they might already had a meal. They look well fed. They're just hanging out, resting, and waiting for the next activity that's in place for them. With that being said, I'm gonna try to hit one or two more exhibits and really make sure they're good animals or exciting animals for the last few. So that being said, I'll tune in when I'm at my next exhibit. Thanks. Just walking by the other side of the lion resort here, and wow, you can really see how big that cat is. I'm heading to another exhibit now, and I'll tune in with you guys in a second. We have the zebra right here, as I was just talking about. I wish they would come over here, but it looks like, again, just like the camel I was looking at, it looks like they might be hungry, and they're trying to eat some of the vegetation up there. So I don't know if they're underfed or they just want food to eat or what's the case, but they're just chilling up there trying to eat some more food, and it looks like they're just vibing. Long day at the zoo for them, obviously, as we're coming to the end of the hours, but a pretty amazing animal. We have the common name is Hartman's mountain zebra, and the scientific name is Equus zebra hartmani something. I apologize for the mispronunciation on that, but the weight, females weigh 600 pounds typically, while male weighs 750 pounds. Their conservation status, just like most of the animals I've seen so far, is vulnerable, and it appears that they live in Namibia and parts of South Africa, so this area over here, and their habitat is the mountainous slopes and plateaus, and their life expectancy is 25 years. It appears that they eat mountain zebras eat mostly just grasses and browse shrubs, like they're trying to eat up there. And their fun facts is their stripe pattern is unique, just like fingerprints, and that must clearly mean that they're all different. And yeah. Hi everyone. I find myself back at home after a long day at the Franklin Park Zoo, and I thoroughly enjoyed my first attempt at becoming a wildlife videographer. Here are some more interesting facts about the animals that I had the chance to observe earlier, and to correct some of the pronunciation mistakes that I made. The first animal that I took a look at the zoo was the wreathed muntjac. Its scientific name is Muntjatus reversi, and a few fun facts are both male and females have these canine-like teeth that are used for fighting with each other, like fighting for mates, and protection against predators in the ecosystem. Males only have antlers that are 4 inches long, and they contribute to this unique biodiversity and keeps the balance of the forest ecosystem by eating grass and other vegetation that some other animals might not eat. The second animal I was fortunate enough to see was the Maasai giraffe, pronounced Camelopardus tepelskeriki. That's the scientific name. And a few fun facts about the giraffe is their markings on their body resemble oak leaves. They eat for about 16 to 20 hours in a day. They can run up to 35 miles an hour. And they use their 18 to 20 inch long tongue to reach up high in those trees around thorns and eat some of the vegetation other animals cannot eat. And they help keep the ecosystem in balance by eating, as I just said, plants and forage that other animals cannot eat because they can't reach. The third animal that I was able to see at the zoo was the redneck wallaby, and its scientific name is Macropus rufogrisis. That's as close as I'm gonna get to with that pronunciation. But before I jump into their fun facts, I'd like to briefly mention that in the vlog at the zoo, I made the mistake by saying they live in Southeast Asia, when in reality they live in Southeast Australia and Tasmania. So I just want to clear the air on that. I didn't mean to mislead you guys in the wrong direction. A million things going through my head and I accidentally said Southeast Asia. But they live in Southeast Australia and Tasmania. Sorry about that, guys. But now jumping into the facts. The redneck wallabies, they have unbelievable hearing and horrible eyesight. They are generally a secretive animal that doesn't really like to be disturbed. And lastly, like I said, they're secretive. They like to live kind of alone and not in groups. However, they do group up when there's a large abundance of food, water, or shelter. And their contribution to the ecosystem is they help eat some of the vegetation that other animals can't eat. And we see that with a few other animals later in this segment back at the house. But yeah, sorry about that mistake, but that's it for the redneck wallaby. Thank you. The fourth animal that I was able to see was a spotted hyena, known as the Crocuta crocuta. That's its scientific name. A few of its fun facts are it is the largest species of any hyenas. They have a distinct vocalization producing over 11 different sounds, and the famous giggle they produce, it sounds like humans laughing. And their contribution to the ecosystem is they will clean up the site of a kill and dispose of the bones and debris. The fifth animal that I was able to see was the Bactrian camel. The scientific name for this animal is Camelus bactrianus, and a few of their fun facts are they can survive in temperatures that range from 122 degrees to negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit. They provide nomads in Asia with wool, milk, and meat, and they eat a shrub known as the saxal plant, and in their manure, when they poop, it helps spread the saxal and provides seeds, and with those seeds, new saxal forests are able to grow. The sixth animal that I was able to see, arguably the star of the show, was the African lion, known as the Panthera leo. That's a scientific name. And African lions are the most social of the big cats. They live in these big groups that are called prides, and their roar can be heard from about 5 miles away. And their contribution to the ecosystem is they are the top predators in the environment, whether it's the grassland, deserts, or open woodland, and they play a crucial role in keeping a healthy balance of numbers along other animals. So the zebra population, for example, doesn't get too overpopulated. They eat zebras. The wildebeest, they eat wildebeest. They keep all those numbers in check so no animal is growing too big in population. The last animal that I was able to see was Hartmann's mountain zebra. The scientific name is Equus zebra hartmanni, and a few of their fun facts are they utilize their hard-pointed hooves while they climb, and when they climb, they are considered to be the best climber out of all the zebra species. And the way they contribute to their ecosystem is by grazing on dry, hardened grass that is too tough for other species to eat. And they take care of that, and once they eat that hard grass, new grass is able to grow. Last but not least, I want to thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you were able to learn a few facts, because I certainly was able to. With that being said, have a great summer, Mr. Stevens, and I'll see you soon.